What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Mood Booster podcast.
Featuring Wellnergy Festival.
We are here.
How are we doing? How are you?
How am I doing? Thanks for asking. I am incredibly fulfilled, very happy, a little bit tired, but nonetheless, it's been just one of those days which has flown by. It's been so good speaking to so many people, so I'm very full. How are you doing?
Good, yeah, amazing, thank you. Like you say, just for context, we are here in Wimbledon Park at Wellnergy Festival 2025. We were invited here, the Mood Booster podcast. So we are here having a lovely time. We've been here all day since 10 a.m. It's now 5:47, and we just thought we'd sit down and have a little reflect.
Just reflect on
Maybe
it.
it'll be an episode, who knows? We just thought we'd have a little sit down and reflect on the day because it's been a wonderful day for us.
It's been a roller coaster. Just for you guys who don't know, Wellnergy is one of the bigger wellness festivals there is currently. As you can tell from the flying flag, it is very much a festival still. We've met many amazing people all within the wellness sphere. What's going on? Hi there.
Oh, yeah.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Yeah,
It's
great,
been good.
thank
It's
you.
been good. Thank you very much.
Good.
How's that swipes been for you guys?
It's been amazing.
Elite.
Oh,
Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you. We're
Thank
just doing a
you.
bit of like a reflection on the day so far. So
Do you want to be in it?
no, it's
be in
fine.
it.
It's fine.
Come be
The
in
Mood
it.
Booster podcast. Yeah, it's all on. It's great.
It's full on. It's great.
It's just great. Give it a listen. You'll love it.
It's all on all of
You'll
the
love it.
above.
Give it a listen.
Just trust me. Trust
Will
me.
we be boosted?
Of course.
If it's not,
Yes.
we can give you a refund.
A refund?
Yep.
Okay.
A refund of your time. We will somehow give you back 45 minutes.
Oh, I get back for, okay.
Yep.
Wow, magic.
I'm
Might
that
be
confident.
boosted.
It will be very much so.
It will
You
be.
can get DM later being like, guys,
It was terrible.
I need a refund of
I'm
this
complaining.
Nice.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thanks,
It was
guys.
nice to meet you.
See you
Take
guys.
care.
Bye.
Do we go from the top or what?
Do you want to start from the top? I think we can sort of continue.
Yeah,
It was a nice episode, yeah.
it was nice.
was
we don't
nice.
need to go from the top.
We don't need to go. No,
it's
we
nice
didn't.
to speak to people. You couldn't hear what they were saying.
Yeah.
But we could hear what they were saying.
They were lovely people. Yeah, so this is one of the bigger wellness festivals there is. We were invited here. It's been wonderful, hasn't
It has been wonderful.
it?
We came here with a bit of a plan. We are working on the podcast.
We are.
We are so passionate about this. We want it to do well and we want to spread the word far and wide. So we thought, how can we maximize that? We've got videos that we can be making, engagement that we can be doing with different stall holders and things. So we came here with that mission in mind, and we have very much fulfilled that mission. We were like, let's just plan for like this many things, and if we don't do it, that's also okay. But I think we've done more than we were expecting.
I think we've
and it's
done
brilliant.
that and more.
The
The amount of people who we've spoken to and love the message of speaking how you're feeling is just brilliant. It's warming.
The most powerful thing I would say of the day has been this flag that Charlie is rocking. Huge suggestion. We couldn't figure out who suggested it. I'm pretty sure it was you, but
I thought it was
regardless of who it was,
Mm.
we were huge for that one. So many people, we've just been walking around with this giant flag in our backpack.
Great.
So many people coming up like, so what's this? What are you doing? Da, 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 da. It's such a conversation starter.
Great.
And it's been really nice. And it's helping us with our sales pitch. I mean, we've got it finessed anyway, but
Yeah, we do. People are always asking, what is it? 30 seconds, go. What is the Mood Booster? So it's been a leap. Just if you're watching this and you've been to Wellnergy and you've met us, lovely to meet you.
It has been a pleasure to
It's
meet
been
you.
it's been great. So it's
My heart feels extremely full right now.
It's
I
good.
don't know about you, but I feel very full.
I am raring to tell you about this moment that happened mid-morning with Alister.
Yes. Oh my god.
So I'm sorry for cutting straight to the chase. But basically, I think you and I said, it was about a week ago, I think I said to you, the first time someone genuinely comes up and recognizes us in public will be a weird moment. I don't know how I'll feel, but it'll be cool regardless. 45 minutes go by, an hour goes by, and we're talking to some of our friends, and just behind them, we hear this voice say, is that Charlie and Marcus? We look at each other and look at him. We don't recognise this guy.
In my mind, I was like, oh, one of the staff must have been looking for us or something.
I thought it was someone who's playing a joke or something, or who knew about our page, whatever. So he comes up and says, oh, I'm a fan of the podcast. I've been listening to you guys. I listened to Burnout, our most recent episode. And we just sat there, just looked at each other, and just looked back and looked at each other and looked back and just had a million questions asking, how'd you find out? Who are you? And it was crazy because I couldn't believe it. I was shaking, wasn't I?
Yeah, it
was
was
shook.
Your eyes were watering.
Yeah, I was shook. Not that it's not because it's that the fame, that part doesn't interest me. It's the part that these people who we don't know, they feel happy enough and comfortable enough to come up to us and say, you guys can feel comfortable enough to say, hey, love what you guys are doing. And to me, I know I've been on the other side of the screen, so to flip that, it's just surreal.
Well, I think it's also it's nothing to do with the fame. It's more that we are beyond passionate about something, and we believe with our full hearts that what we're doing is what we're supposed to be doing, and that we are having an impact on each other. And we always say if we impact one person, that's mission accomplished. So to know that at the time, a stranger that we'd never met before, he had been listening and had so much so that he's like, that's Charlie and Marcus. He, in some capacity, had resonated with him, and he'd enjoyed it. It's just the most sort of fulfilling and heartwarming thing, and it's just amazing.
Alister, if you're seeing this, massive respect for you to say that. And I know I've seen, I don't even use the word celebrity because that's not, but like people who I've seen online and I've not gone up and said hi when I wanted to. So massive respect and confidence. It was great to speak with you. Hopefully we'll get to meet again soon.
Yeah, for sure. For me, I've had people come up to me from my running page and say, "Oh, your tips have helped me," or whatever. I follow you and things.
In person?
In person. And it's amazing, and I love that. And this is nothing to discredit that or say that those people don't mean anything to me, because that is huge and important. But I think because with this project, it's something that it's myself, and I think for the other thing, it's myself, and whatever. But with this, I'm so beyond passionate and just believe in it with all my heart, and I know that it's so important. So it means so much that people it's just resonated, and that I will never forget Alister's name for the rest of my life.
Burned in, is cemented into my
core
brain.
Memory. Yeah,
core memory. Thank you, Alister.
Talking of meeting people you admire, this is quite niche. Don't know if people know, but basically, Hobbycraft Wimbledon are famous on TikTok. The shop Hobbycraft Wimbledon. They do like cover dances and things to famous songs that have just been released, to the point where like celebrities now on their PR tours are like, their PR teams book them in to go to Hobbycraft Wimbledon because they know that it's good press and good coverage and good marketing. Like, that's how famous they are. Annie from that. And her colleague, I'm so bad with names, but Jenny. I know Annie. I think maybe she's been there longer or something. I'm not really sure. Anyway, they were here, and I got to interview them for the street interviews. Or
hop over to our Instagram and TikTok if you're watching. Then it's on our Instagram and TikTok. Street interviews from the whole thing today. You'll see Annie there.
I'm never like that with people. I'm never like starstruck or whatever.
And I love how it's a Hobbycraft.
And
like
it's
Annie,
a Hobbycraft woman on TikTok, and I was like, Charlie, we were in mid-conversation with people talking to us about the podcast, about like maybe working with us in the future, and I just saw her, and I was like, and I couldn't help my face. I was just like ecstatic, and just kind of like, Charlie looked at me like, what's going on? And then afterwards,
it's more than someone asking. Someone was asking about possibly working with us for like our office space, and you're like, oh, Marcus, we're serious conversation here. Lock in.
And then obviously Charlie goes up to her and says, "Oh, my friend is a huge fan of
yours." I properly threw you under the bus there. I was like, my friend's a huge fan.
She was in the middle of eating her lunch, which is just annoying for her.
Annie, if you're watching this, big
Annie's
love.
not watching this. Frick. So yeah, that was really cool. But the vibes here are just immaculate. So many lovely people. I mean, maybe it's, sample bias by the fact that we're at somewhere where people come to for wellness and energy, and so that's the people that are here. But everyone just wants to talk to you. Everyone's saying yes. Everyone's smiling. We've been walking around with a whiteboard that says what makes you happy, and people are like writing on it. Obviously, when we do street interviews, which is one of our things that we do every week, and we go out in London and speak to people of London, we love them so much, but they are always a bit of a challenge because more people say no than yes, and they are sometimes, even this week, very rude about it and uncomfortably rude. And I get it, like, we're strangers.
This guy almost tried to fight you, didn't he?
Yeah, he was not
He almost
nice.
tried to fight Marcus when he said, "Do you want to talk about what makes you happy?" He literally almost tried to threaten him.
I was uncomfortable to the point where you were like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, no, thank you, I'm fine." But anyway, here, nothing like that. Only two people, but mainly one person or a couple made me feel like rubbish by the way that they sort of like looked me up and down and scoffed at it. Everyone else just like people are coming up to us like, can I do it? Like, it's just so lovely. So
Yeah.
it's been lovely. It's just been wonderful.
No, I was saying to one of our friends, Sophia, earlier, that the lack of ego here is refreshing and just lovely. Like, no one's here for any ulterior motives other than just to have a good time, to connect with people who they deem to be within their own social circles or people who they want to be more like as well. It's refreshing to see people all trying to work on something beyond themselves or bigger than themselves and just sit in that happiness as well, or that peace. It's lovely because it's what we're trying to go after and it's what we love to talk about. And so talking about people with a like-minded interest is just always great. So for me, that's been the lovely thing here, is it just feels very comfortable.
It does.
Very nice. Yeah.
I think it's something that's important to talk about and that we've spoken to several people about today, and people have spoken to us about more so, is like the being present in the moment.
Yes.
And finding gratitude and not chasing a big end goal and not chasing this thing or that or numbers or whatever. And actually showing gratitude and presence in the moment. And I think 4 months in, it's more than ever for us. It's important to do that.
Completely agree. I've found, at least for myself, that the longer, not the longer this has gone on, but the more involved, the more business-like this has gotten. I don't know if that's the right term to use, but just the more involved I am in this podcast, in what we're doing, in the planning of it all, sometimes my mind goes much more to a place of where are we looking to go, what's the goals, what do we have to get done, and often in the day-to-day I do actually forget or, not prioritize where we are and what we're going through. And it's days like this when we're around people, it brings it right to the front of my mind where I can truly be like, this is what we're doing it for, is to connect with people, to have a good smile, have a good laugh, and just have a good talk, open up. It's lovely. Yeah.
Well, yeah, and I think you're a big one for, which I completely agree with. We're always chasing goals and chasing things and looking for the next thing, when all you have available to you is what's here and now, and what's available to you now.
Yeah.
So it's important that, maybe in the future we won't have 300 followers, we might have 1,000, or we might have 10,000, or we might have this many listeners, or whatever, or we might be invited to Glastonbury Festival as well as Wellnergy Festival. But that's the future. What is here and what is right now is just pure joy and elation. Like the fact that we're here meeting these people, doing this, having the best time is just incredible. And I guess I'm just trying to do that more so because it's the balance between, yes, you want to have goals and you want to be driven and look after the future, but also just look after yourself now and look after ourselves and make sure that we're not so blinded by what's to come or chasing what's to come that we're blinded by what's here now.
Yeah, it's really easy to. I think I've spoken about this in some episodes, but in such a busy lifestyle like one which London provides and promotes, it's really easy just to forget that the only actual moment we are ever in is now. It's very easy to live in the future, to live in the ideals, or unfortunately live in the past as well. But through whatever sort of habits, meditation, mindfulness, whatever it is, just being able to sit, I know as we always say, just here, right now, it's the only moment that is ever going to happen because it's the only moment it is, makes it that much more grateful as well. It just makes it feel much more full.
Yeah, so 4 months in,
4 months
we're
in.
here at a festival, meeting loads of people, having a great time with our big flag. Everyone's coming up to us saying, this is cool, this is amazing. And it blimmin' well is, and it's so cool. And I remember making the video after we met and had loads of plans. Just before Christmas, I was walking through Kensington Gardens or Hyde Park, whichever one, saying, we have nothing tangible to hold on to right now, but we just know it's going to happen. And here we are. 6 months later, well, that was in December, so 6 months later, we have a blimmin' flag, we have business cards, we've got
flyers.
Stickers, we've got flyers,
got bucket hats,
we've got t-shirts, we've sewed bucket hats.
We've also got friends.
We've got friends, and we've got 13 episodes, which is really cool. And endless
we've got a
episodes to come.
website coming as well.
We have all of the above.
We do have it already.
And it's just so happy.
Yeah,
and
cool.
Look, not every episode and not every reflection like this is like this, but I think both of we're just feeling very content right now.
We are indeed.
Very happy.
Yeah. It's interesting to hear as well what people's versions of well-being is, or what they deem their own well-being. For some it's movement, for some it's alone time or peaceful time on their own, for some it's friends and family, for some it's good food, music, their animals or their pets as well. So for everyone, well-being or how you look after yourself and prioritize yourself is different. But I think what the sort of culmination, what I can sort of see as a bit of a linking factor with everyone is, whilst it's different, everyone has their own things and they prioritize those things because that's actually what makes them happy, beyond all the superficial things that we often, chase, whether it's a car, a watch, a nice thing, whatever. Actual things which bring us happiness, often we can't buy. So it's nice to see that a lot of people still have those things as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is lovely. It's just also the perspectives of meeting different people.
Oh my God, yeah.
I guess being honest with you, it's not the most honest, profound thing, but we have spent a lot of time working on our social media and making videos and whatnot, to the point where we've both been like, we need to just get out and speak to people more.
Yeah.
And just chat and do that. We have our Monday Mood Booster every Monday where we speak to the runners at the club.
Yeah.
But these sorts of places where people are in the same lane and interested in the same things, it's really cool. And actually thinking out loud, maybe we should be going to things where people aren't in the same lane and learning about well-being or people's perspectives from...
It would be humbling, but it would be cool to do as well. It would be humbling. I think what's easy here is people are here for the well-being, for the mindfulness, and because they like this sort of stuff. So I think for us it resonates well. But yeah, I think one day head straight into the depths of somewhere which a football game. Guys, can we please talk about our well-being? We'll get shouted at.
We should do. That would be great. That
reckon?
fills me with nerves, but I think we should do.
Terrifying. What, head to like a Everton game or something?
Yeah.
Tottenham Hotspur.
Outside, maybe not after the match, maybe before the match, when everyone's still happy and optimistic.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's great, yeah.
But yeah.
Overall, it's been a lovely experience.
Thank you, Wellnergy, for having us.
Thank you very much. I think, the more I found us putting into the soul, so not just the editing and the things behind it, but putting into the soul of the podcast, growing and thinking about what we want the values to go into, what we can see the people behind it as well, the people who we're connecting with. For me, it replenishes that energy, which I know burns for me very, very deeply within what we're trying to talk about and where we see this going as well. And coming somewhere like this, whilst I'm tired and sure I'm fatigued, I'm content and I'm fulfilled, and that's only come from doing something that I truly believe that we both believe in for the entire day. Yeah. And it's cringy to say, but is when you chase what you want beyond the conventional things. Like, we both have full-time jobs. When you truly chase what you want, it opens up that level of emotion and feeling, which is quite nice as well. Yeah. So privileged to be here, though. I'm very, very grateful as well.
Very lucky.
Yeah.
But also privileged and lucky, but we have put this out.
We have worked hard
and
to
made
get
this
here.
happen for ourselves.
We have worked very hard to get here.
Starting with privilege, yes, but we have made this for ourselves.
We have.
So we should be proud of ourselves. I'm proud of me, I'm proud of you, I'm proud of us.
I'm proud of us as well.
And grateful for us, grateful for you, grateful for me.
Yeah.
Grateful for everything we're doing. So
practicing some gratitude.
Thank you, Wellnergy. Thank you, Charlie.
Very much. Thank you, Marcus.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Podcast. And yes, thank you, Alister, and everyone else.
Alister and you.
Thank you, all of you. Thank you, all of you. That's very poor English.
Thank you.
Yeah. We are calm at the moment, but we're content and we're at peace and having the best time.
If you're watching this, take 5 deep breaths right now.
Mouth breathing.
One more.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you very much.
Lots of love.
Peace and love.
Peace out.
Bye.
I'll turn it off while you do some ASMR.
So, guys, welcome back to the ASMR channel on the